Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Monday, September 12th, 2022. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report and Day Trader S&P 500. We want to get the YouTube subscribers all caught up with the market. As usual, we'll start with the Qs. And actually, I got this broken down from that high. We're looking at that 816 high, August 16th. Okay, we can count 5 waves down from there, which is the start of the next decline, the next wave down, and you can see the retracement up so far is between the 382 and the 500. I've been saying this a lot lately, but I'll say it again. This move up here is less than a 50% retracement, and you'll notice that the S&P is between the 50 and the 618. By the way, it's about between 9 and 9:30 a.m. Central Time on Monday, so this is live here, okay? But the NASDAQ leads on the way up and it leads on the way down. And the fact that the Qs, which is basically like the NASDAQ, is lagging the S&P means that this is a counter trend bounce higher. If this was an impulsive wave, then the Qs and the S&P would be ahead because they lead on the way up and they lead on the way down. They would be ahead of the S&P, but they're behind, okay? They're lagging, which shows that this move is a counter trend bounce higher. We've got a turn date coming up. We'll get into that soon. But that's what we're looking at in the Qs. We've got 5 waves down, as you can see there in the blue. We've got an A, B, C up here, and we're approaching the 50% retracement. There's a 618 above. Any move above that August 16th high of 334.42 would negate that count. 5 down, 3 up, then we'll see another 5 down. Okay, as usual, the US 10-year, again, in March of 2020, ended a 39-year bear market in interest rates from 1981, and we're on our way up, okay? This looks like an ABC correction here. This is a weekly chart. I want to get into that a little bit. You can see, let's just move it down, okay? Because that was the previous high at 3.497. It appears that this is about to make a new high, which means that this 5 target should come into play. We have a couple targets there, 3.576 and 4.343. Okay, let's look at this a little bit closer here. At least get into the daily and see what that decline looks like. Let me expand this or extrapolate it out. Okay, there you can see. I'm going to bring this down here, okay, just so it's in the picture. There we go. Let's make this a little bit bigger. You can see we've got 5 waves up here, and then an A down, a B up, and a C down. It went between the 382 and the 500. That is nice. The C did not quite equal A. That would be down here below the 500, and we have a move up. As soon as this goes above that previous high at 3.497, then we're looking at those other targets, okay? If this low is taken out, then we're looking at right in here at the 2.415 and the 2.361. That's a nice little convergence, if you will, of Fibonacci retracements and extensions. Retracements of the 5-wave rise and extension of the C wave down. I want to get that back to a weekly chart and move that back out. Bear with me a second while I fix that up. There we go. That's good. Okay, let's move over to the ES. We're going to look at a daily chart here. I've got a lot of different colors and things going on. Wave count in black, the internal wave count, the larger one in red. We have 5 waves down for A back in June. We've got this A, B, C up here for the larger B wave. August 16th, everything turned there, and then you can see we've got 5 waves down. Another way to easily count this for you guys who are relatively new to Elliott Wave is impulse waves are 5 and corrective waves are 3 waves. So multiples of 5 are 5 and 9 and 13 and 17. So if you can't figure out the waves, just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a multiple of 5, so that is a completed impulse wave to the downside. Here is the retracement up, and as I pointed out, this is between the 500 and the 618. sitting right there currently at 41.34. The 618 is at 41.57. So we'll see where that goes. But again, that's 5 down. We're looking at 3 up. We'd have to get down to a smaller time frame to examine that a little bit. But that's on the way to 618. Go back to the Qs and you'll see, again, see that's between the 382 and the 500. And the ES is between the 500 and the 618. So the Qs are lagging. That indicates that this is a corrective wave. This move up from the 9.6 low. Okay, let's get a little closer on this. Let's look at the hourly. Here is that 5-wave decline. Okay, 1 down, 2 up, 3 down. 3 was a 1.414 multiple. There's wave 4. There's wave 5. I believe that was on 9.6. Yeah, there it is, 9.6. Let's get that into the picture here. Make that a little bit bigger, Dale. Okay, and you can see that wave up. We got A, B, C. There's where C equals 1.618. And there is the 618 retracement. Again, it's between the 500 and the 618. It's getting into that second wave of 1 lesser degree, which the correction should do. Okay, it can go all the way up to the 786, which is right there at 42.32. It cannot go over 43.27. Okay, second waves, this would be a 2 up. That's a 1 down right there. 2 up cannot retrace more than 100% of 1 down, which would be above 43.27. So that's what we're looking at there. I want to let you guys see a little bit of our pre-market open. It went out a few hours ago this morning on the 12th. And you can see there. Oh, I wanted to let you guys know too. I'll put this in the description below. But that Elliott Wave Hub, we have a special offer, 25% off of all our subscription. That's expiring soon. So if you want to take advantage of that, a lot of people already have. I'll put that actual URL down in the details or in the description. You can click on that. There's a discount code. You can save 25% off anything and everything that we have to offer. So that's a limited time again. Here is that wave count I showed you guys. That's on the hourly bar. This was this morning before the open. It has gone up further higher since then. There's our retracement targets, what I call a make or break, or where is that count wrong. That's what we always ask ourselves when we make charts and we make trades. Where is it wrong? That's where it's wrong. Okay, so we'll look for this 3-wave bounce to end up in here somewhere, and then we'll look for the next wave down. Okay, and let's see, speaking of that, I wanted to let you guys know, scroll down here, that was as of this morning. We always have what negates it and what confirms the wave count. There's our intermediate term, but I want to get more importantly to this Fibonacci time spiral. We haven't talked about that in a while, but this one goes back over a year. This is from September of 21. Look at the slippage on this spiral. It's less than an hour of slippage for these turns going back over a year. I don't know what the math on that is, but it's pretty close to 100%. It's got to be 99 point something. I might do that here at some time, but we're looking for a turn on September 14th. Usually it's 1 day to either side, but on this spiral, it's no days to either side. It's been hitting right on, unless we had like a holiday or a weekend or something like that. Then it's the trading day before, the trading day after. But we are looking at a turn for this move up. Okay, there's our turn date again. And if you'll look at, let's just go back a little bit further out. There we go. There was that 1 down. There is the 2 up. That should turn any time now and give way to 3 down. We'll get our monthly subscribers on that as soon as we know that this second wave retracement up has ended. What I like to do is go to a 1-minute chart and look for 5 waves down, 3 waves up, followed by another 5 down on a 1-minute chart. That will tell me that this trend has changed back to bearish in wave 3 down. This is a 1, and that is a 2 up, and I'll show it to you again right there. There's the 1 down, and there are the 2 up targets, both the retracements of the 5 waves down and the multiple of the ABC. And as I look at this, it might be, let me do this here, A might be right there, and B might be, I might have that off a little bit right there. So yeah, there we go. That's sitting right on the 618 and the 1618, right around the 4160 level. Let me open that up a little bit. I may not have put that right on there, 41.58 to 41.60.75. That'd be a nice place for that to turn. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe as late as Wednesday. Okay, we'll leave it there. And until next time, take care, everyone.